everyone. My name is Amira Bana, and I'm going to be talking to you about how to avoid junk food. How many of you here today are craving junk food? Some chips, some cookies, some soda perhaps? How about some burgers, some fries? How about some pizza? All that sounds good, right? Well, it's not good. It is not good for you. Today I would like to talk to you about the negative effects junk food has on your body and ways to avoid eating it. You might know someone that might have health problems because of eating too much junk food. Eating junk food is causing numerous health problems, and it's very simple to adjust yourself to eating healthy. So first I would like to tell you what is considered junk food. Junk food generally refers to foods that contribute lots of calories but little nutritional values. According to an expert, Elaine McGee, she mentions in her article that she wrote for WebMD, she mentions that one of the problems with junk food is that they don't satisfy your hunger. You tend to overeat because you're still hungry. You eat a lot and you're still hungry, so you tend to overeat. So you pack on more calories. She also mentions that junk food tends to replace other more nutritious food, which means that if you're hungry or thirsty, you wanna go grab a drink, but you tend to grab soda or a sweetened juice instead of water. And if you're hungry, you tend to munch on cookies and chips instead of grabbing something healthy like fruits and vegetables. Well, all that junk can add up empty calories in your body, and it can be stored as fat. It makes you bigger, but it doesn't really have healthy nutrients that your growing body needs. As a result, those extra calories get stored in your body as fat, and you might be wondering why. You might be wondering, well, extra calories can't really hurt, right? Well, that stored extra fat can lead to numerous health problems. One of the major health problems is overweight and obesity. According to the World Health Organization, there are 1 billion adults that are overweight, 300 million that are obese, and this number may increase to 1.5 billion by 2015. 42 million children under 5 are overweight. 2.6 million die each year in America because of obesity. Obesity leads to heart disease and stroke and diabetes, musculoskeletal problems like osteoarthritis, and some forms of cancer. And obesity is the second leading cause of death in America. And speaking of diabetes, according to the prediction of Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, if the current trend continues, 1 in 3 adults in America will have diabetes by the year 2050. As you can see in this chart, if you're eating proteins, lean meat proteins, they get digested into amino acids, which turn into lean muscles. And if you eat too much carbohydrates, they turn into sugar, which turn into fat. But if you eat vegetables and fruits, they give you energy, they have fiber, and they in turn keep you well and healthy. And if you are eating nuts and lean meat and fish, they have the good cholesterol, they have the good fatty acids, and they provide good cholesterol, and they keep your heart healthy. And if you're eating burgers and fries and junk food, they turn into fatty acids, which in turn makes you fat. Consuming fattening junk food can lead to other complications in young children like low self-esteem, depression, and behavioral health. It also can affect how they perform in school and how they do their extracurricular activities. Researchers at Deakin University in Australia found out that children with unhealthy diets led to increased symptoms of depression, anxiety, as well as aggression and tantrums. Junk food and food with high sugar content can drain your energy levels and reduce the ability to concentrate. So now you know some of the dangerous and harmful effects that junk food can have on your health. Can we avoid this? Yes. There are some ways that we can adjust our diets to eating healthy. First, I would like to tell you to plan ahead. Stock your kitchen with fruits and vegetables in your home instead of chips and cookies, so that when you're hungry, you have nutritious food around to eat. Next, pack your lunch. When you go out, make sure you pack some healthy fruits, vegetables, some trail mix, some dried fruits in little small packages, so that when you get hungry or you're craving to eat something, you have those snack bags to eat instead of going to a fast food restaurant and ordering greasy fat fries. Third and finally, when making food choices, make sure you make healthy food choices. Make sure your plate is filled with vegetables, whole grains, and lean meat and fish. And have healthy family meals at home. Do not go out to an all-you-can-eat buffet and eat things that you do not even know have how much calories in it. Now you might have realized the potential and harmful effects junk food can have on your body. Now if you start avoiding junk food and start eating healthy, you can reduce the risks of developing health problems like obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. Therefore, you should realize how important it is to avoid junk food, and adjusting to eating healthy is really easy. Especially at this young age that you are at right now, it might take some time to get used to it, but it's never too late. So in conclusion, I would like to ask you to start today, to make better choices and healthier changes. Advise and inform your friends and families about the risks and the health effects of eating junk food. Become a role model for a family member or a loved one who's struggling with issues that are related to junk food. Even a small change can impact your health and your future forever. Thank you. Are there any questions?
Why
Yes.
is junk food so expensive?
Well, according to the Department of Agriculture, if you compare the price per calorie, then junk food is much cheaper. But if you compare by weight and portion, then you would find that fruits, vegetables, grains, and other healthy foods to be much cheaper. Any more?
Is it irresponsible to give kids junk food?
I think moderation is the key. If you don't give it to them, then they might get tempted to eat more, or they might sneak out and eat it. But when you're giving it to them, give them in small amounts. First of all, offer them something healthy at first. But if they do not want that, they still want the junk food, then give them in a small amount. Do not just hand them a big bag of chips or something like that. Any more questions? Okay, that's it.